I told you this was going to be a learning adventure because whenever I go grilling, I always forget something. Guess what I forgot? A way to actually light the charcoal. So if grilling is on your agenda for the day ahead, don't forget something to actually light the item. So my lovely assistant, Shawn Householder, as he's digging through his truck going, I don't have any matches. We will get this going. Mosquitoes, a little bit buggy out here, but that's okay. We got the little grill. Oh, you can come on over. Why don't you go ahead? It's my understanding it's man's job to do this, right?
That's sure enough.
Okay.
You can do it if you want to.
No, that's okay. You can get all dirty. So we're going to get things started. He's going to get the charcoal in there for us. Now, so you know what we're going to be having today is I went a little bit easy. I just went and got the standard hot dogs. I got the pre-made Bubba burgers, but I said, I wanted to do brats, and if you're going to do brats, you have to go big time. So I went down to Joe's Smokehouse again and got the really good cheesy brats for us.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And we also are going to have asparagus wrapped in bacon that we'll be putting on the grill and some zucchini also. So we've got some good stuff coming our way. Boy, you soak those down real well. Look at you go on that.
The trick is to let the lighter fluid soak in.
Okay.
The charcoal. So don't have matches.
Okay, so they have to set just a little bit, so somebody will come out and get it lit for us a little bit.
Get the matches going.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, as you notice, we've tried to put it in a safe place, right?
It's fairly safe. My truck is about 10 feet away, so that should be safe enough.
I hope so.
We'll keep an eye on the garden, too.
Yeah. Hey, the garden's doing well. We'll be talking about that throughout the morning also. So, okay, we're going to let the charcoal soak just a little bit, and we'll get that started up in the next, maybe 10, 15 minutes or less. We know that somebody will be out here getting the fire started for us. So
nice out here, too. Sun's just about to come up, so should be a nice Independence Day for us.
All right, so I know you got to get your jacket back on so that you can give us a weather forecast, and that's going to be coming up next. Right. Also on the way, in entertainment news, we're going to find out a little bit more about, or maybe not hear a little bit more about this pending lawsuit between will.i.am and a music producer. So we're going to be finding out about that and more coming up next on your TV6 Morning. Okay, so welcome back. So I shared on my Facebook page, Shawn, pro tip number 1 was to make sure you have a way to light the coals. So that was pro tip number 1, right?
That's mistake number 1 that we made.
Okay, mistake number 2 is not starting the coals soon enough. We still have flameage.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
But it's okay. They're looking pretty good, though. I can see some embers starting to glow on them. So
yeah,
it looks pretty good.
They're turning white.
Yeah. Now, how often do you get to go grilling?
You know what? I don't grill out a whole lot anymore.
Okay.
I used to quite a bit. I don't really have a good spot for my grill where I live.
Okay.
So it's a tough call.
Well, we're going to try to change that for you today. No, we've got several things that we're going to be putting on here. The one I'm most excited to try because I love asparagus, but I've never really had it, I don't think, wrapped in bacon on a grill. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get that on there. We also have some hot dogs we're going to put out here in a little bit, along with the brats. Looking forward to that a whole lot. So we just have to wait for our flames to die down just a little bit more. So, again, that's pro tip number 2, like we said, to make sure we get things started in time, right?
If you want to get a head start, we could actually put the lid on it. It's going good. It's still going to burn. You can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, see, he's the grilling maestro.
You're working with a pro here.
Oh, see, he's going to put out my flame a little bit so we can start grilling. See, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so we'll just leave that for a few seconds. Okay. Now, we want to oil this, right? A little olive oil.
Well, I don't know.
Just paint that on there.
I don't know. Was I supposed to bring something to paint olive oil on? I thought we were just... Okay.
The burgers and brats, there's enough grease on there to keep everything from sticking.
Okay, because I got the olive oil for the asparagus. So,
okay.
There's a slight plan here. So, all right, well, I see smoke coming, so I'm hoping that means we're going to be able to put food on. And hopefully next time we come out in about another half hour or so, we'll actually have food to eat. We'll see how that goes. All right? So I'll tell you what, we're going to take a little break. You're going to tell us a little bit more about some great holiday weather, we hope.
Yeah, we'll talk about what will happen with the weather today. And looking outside, the sun is just coming up. It's going to be a gorgeous day. There's a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. We'll give you all those details when we come back.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. Well, the grill is going. Shawn, you were telling us that some of the things are looking pretty good on there.
Yeah, we're trying to keep everything centered so that we're having trouble getting everything cooked evenly. And we're doing a pretty good job with this nice grill here.
Should we pop it open, take a look?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Let's see. We just have a few things. We got a few of the brats on there, some of the hamburgers. And and I had to learn this the hard way. What do you never do to a hamburger?
You don't want to press it and squeeze all that juice out, right?
Okay, right. I learned that the hard way.
Also, when you're turning them, it's a good idea to go with these grill lines here. You don't want to try to turn it against the grain because you get your spatula all stuck and it just breaks the burger up. You don't want to do that.
You can tell he's done this a time or two. And you said that you're probably going to start moving things around so our brats can get cooked a little better?
Yeah, we're moving those around. We're making some good progress here.
Okay.
So we're going to have your breakfast. It's a little early for grilling, and most people probably aren't grilling this early. But hey, it's the 4th.
You know, but it's a small grill, so by the time we get it all cooked, it will be lunchtime probably. What can we say? And you know, it is a beautiful day. I just wanted to point out real quick that, you know, we are right in front of our Monarch Way Station.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little prideful here. We started our Monarch Way Station last year. This year, it's growing really, really great. Our milkweed are starting to get blooms on them already. We have seen monarchs out here already. We have seen the hummingbirds come to the feeder. So it is working. It's absolutely working. And it's such a cool thing, and we're going to do more updates throughout the summer. Hopefully, pretty soon we'll get a chrysalis out there, and that'll be so cool.
I got to say, Vicky puts a lot of effort into this thing. It's like every day after the newscast, I'm going to go out to the garden, and I'm like, I always forget there's a garden out here, but she's out there digging in springtime, and, you know, it looks good. You've done a good job.
Thank you. Well, you know, they're all perennial plants, so that's the nice thing. You don't have to put a whole lot of effort. You just keep it weeded down a little bit, and it's awesome. So, again, we'll be doing more updates on that throughout the summer, too. Well, I'll tell you what, on the way, we're going to be finding out more about, in entertainment news, Alec Baldwin is looking at a possible change of career, and we'll be telling you about that when we're coming up.